class trials that we've been doing. So thank you very much. Alright, let's go back to the rec room where the scene of the death happened, which I guess should be, you know, in a much different story. Well, it's obviously different from where like the stuff happening in the chem lab, I think, but the chem lab definitely is related to what caused Sakura's death. That's what we know for sure.
Hey.
So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko what Toko and Hiro had told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. That's for sure. I know at least one of them's lying.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress on my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look them over one more time. Okay. Something new.
Hey.
There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention, and you're sure to find it. Is the correlation the fact that all the pieces are different?
So
I don't mind guiding you toward clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusion so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? No answer. I do trust you to a degree. Otherwise, I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Is it the fact that all the bottles have different chess pieces? That has to be it. There's one other thing about the Monokuma bottle that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too.
that doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byakuya is not here, so... Wait, you're gonna get something from the chem lab? But Byakuya's in there. Sorry to keep you waiting.
So then,
Is everything ready? Then let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
in other words,
I got a scale from the chem lab. We're going to use it to compare weights. The pieces of the glass and the Monokuma bottles. Okay. It'll make sense when we're done.
listen.
First, let's compare the weight of the two of the normal Monokuma bottles. It's balanced,
In other words,
which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same, which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside, they are basically the same. Nothing else could really affect the
so
weight.
then,
Now here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, might we expect to see? Yeah, the piece would be lighter, right? I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and
So
there.
then.
Okay, let's give it a try. Okay, it has to be the bag. The bag weighs more than the well, the things inside the bag are like giving the bag weight, right?
I knew it.
Just as I thought.
In other words,
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles, put it all together, and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. I don't know. There's no way the bag of shattered pieces would weigh more.
Just a second. Hey. Whew.
I can't believe how calm you are no matter how many times I see a dead body. I can't get used to it. That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past.
Hey.
That's okay. More importantly, look here. Her shoes. You see that yellow powder on her instep?
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Interesting. So there's... Wait, that comes from the, that sea chemical.
Hey. It's true. It would seem...
It would appear she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
Wait, so then that has to come from 2 bottles!
Correct. It's true.
Okay. Interesting. It has to come from 2 bottles. There's 2 missing bottles from the, on the, bottle shelf. What do you have to say, Hina?
What the heck?
We already know who did it. Byakuya, okay.
The worst.
Okay, and then finally this one, right? Wait, what else do I need to examine? This, right? I gave that to Sakura. She was upset when she found out. Still a 10. Okay. How about the protein can?
So...
It looks like a protein drink and it's empty. Sakura must have drank it. Everyone knows how much she loved her protein. It's got a label that says A2. Okay. A2. From the A shelf.
Hey. Correct. So...
Okay. What else do I need to examine?
Why?
Handprints.
It's true. Hey.
Yeah, it was already open.
Indeed.
Kyoko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. This magazine is upside down. How did it get upside down?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. It says Toko! Toko did it! Freaking liar! Toko, freaking killed her, right? We saw this with what happened to Sayaka. Sayaka wrote Leon's name. Which meant that Leon was clearly the killer at the time. So this has to be Toko. A dying message?
Correct.
Then it appears you found it.
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come looking. That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it. Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. I mean, it's possible. But can we really confirm that? I mean, last time we tried to accuse Hiro in the last class trial, but Hiro clearly wasn't the killer. Yeah, it is easy, but you know, we have to look for more evidence, right? Oh no, it's it. That. Oh, dude, this is gonna be a complicated class trial.
Whoops! You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I? Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon!
It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is only still half of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. Oh, man. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery!
What?
I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons. Is that why you put semicolon right parentheses? Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive. No, it does not!
Yes, indeed.
You're at a picnic and you found a dead body. XD!
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put in a sad face, it makes it look like super negative.
Indeed.
Do you have 100 friends? T_T?
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get to the elevator. O_O. I'll see you all down there. Less than left parentheses. I'm not even gonna read any of that. Yeah, I don't get it either.
Just the worst.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering something?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual. Or, I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Really? Alright. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer? The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know, and yet someone killed her. And that person is here? That person is one of us? I mean, unfortunately, it is. Look at this! These three are grouped up! Come on, man, it has to be one of them. There's no way these two did it.
Don't look at me.
I said it before, and I'll say it again, it wasn't me. The culprit is one of us. Make no mistake about that. Because I didn't do it, how many times do I have to tell you? How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat?
Hey,
Standing around here isn't going to do any good. Let's get going. Oh, man. Alright. Here we go. No matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climb into our steel prison in total silence. We watched the doors close and felt it begin its sinister descent. The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It fell lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few. You must be so lonely. You say that like it's like it's not your fault. We're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again, or will your school life come to an end completely? Now then, are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Oh. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Okay, let's save our game. Right here.